మళ్ళీ లెక్కలో ఏదో కాకి లెక్కలు చెప్తాడు.
So Shiv, I lost you.
చేసుకోవచ్చు నీట్గా.
Just a second, everyone. Let everyone join, then we'll start. Asha, you were telling something, right? Okay, let's start. Asha, you were telling something?
Sorry, Shiv, I think I was talking and the call got dropped off on the limitation of the characters or, the keywords.
God, Shri, what do we call you? Shri?
Yeah.
Okay. Shri, yeah, there's a limitation of keywords on a free version of a LinkedIn where we can use up to 5 Boolean operator and up to 5 keywords. The combination, let's say if you're using operators like and or not 5 times, then by default you're using 6 keywords. So there's a limitation up to 5 operators and 6 keywords. However, there is a way to overcome that particular limitation that we'll cover in some of our advanced sessions. But just to start with the basics, to get the understanding right, you're correct. We have a limitation of this particular 5 keywords. All right.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So just. Okay. So now, any questions on what does an operator not is doing? Okay, in the above example, we are also seeing a list of results which has a cloud engineer or a recruiter. Now, let's say if you want to exclude a cloud engineer or a recruiter from the search results, we'll add not recruiter or hiring or cloud engineer to the above search. So the search will be something like below. Now, if you're adding this, then you see the list of results where
I have a question here. Why we are putting not onto these 3 conditions, 3 use cases? Why we are not putting not recruiter or hiring or cloud engineer?
Okay, we can do that. It's just that we're crossing that limit. That's the reason we just took one by one. But otherwise, we can also do, let's say, Java and cloud or ELK, not recruiter or hiring or. We can also do this. It's just that the number of operators what we're using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So there is a limitation of using 5 operators, or like how it is?
There's a limitation of up to 5 operators and 6 keywords. The moment we cross that 5 operators or 6 keywords, we would not be able to see the result. However, there is a way to overcome it, but as I mentioned, let's get our basics stronger first. Later on, we'll cover how to overcome those search limitations.
So this is for LinkedIn, right?
Yeah, this is for LinkedIn.
Okay.
So we are yet to come on a Google part. So first, to have a fair understanding of and or not, we are running on a free version of LinkedIn.
So the 2 words come as one single keyword, or it will be taken as 2.
It will be taken as one single keyword, as a cloud engineer, which is basic. We'll come there also. But just to get the understanding, as soon as you give particular 2 or 3 keywords in the double quotes, it will be understood as a one keyword.
Shiv, in this string, in the string in the second nest, instead of or, I can also use the and operator. Will it be the same? The result?
Instead of Java or Java and cloud.
In the second, in the last string, where in the last one that you've given just now, Java and cloud or ELK, not recruiter or hiring or cloud engineer, in that, if I replace the or part with and, will I get the same result?
You replace the or.
No, in the one below that. The
This
last
one?
one that you just gave. No,
This
the
one.
last one. In the second nest. No, that is fine. In the second, after recruiter, if I instead of here, instead of or, I can give and also everywhere. So will it be the same?
Good question. So you are saying Java and cloud or ELK, not recruiter and hiring and cloud engineer.
So I'll get the same result, or will it be different?
Not really sure, but what I assume, not recruiter. Not recruiter. Okay, what it will do, it will exclude a result which has all the three keywords. What and is doing again?
Yes.
Coming back to
Got
the basic Boolean logic.
Correct.
We are not running the search, but going with the basic Boolean logic.
Correct.
What OR is doing, it's giving us a results which has either of the keyword. At the same time, when you're using OR in a combination of not, it's excluding a list of result with either of the keyword, either recruiter or hiring or cloud. But at the same time, what AND operator is doing, it's giving us a result which includes all those keywords, recruiter and hiring and cloud engineer. At the same time, when we are using AND operator in combination with not, what it's excluding a profiles which has all the three keywords, recruiter and hiring and cloud engineer. Very great question.
I think we will still end up getting profiles with recruiter and cloud engineer if we give AND operator, right?
Now, let's see, two use cases. Let's run both the use cases. One, two, three. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's keep recruiter and cloud. Sorry, Java and cloud. Okay, now what it's doing, 7,45,000. What it's doing is it's giving us a result which has Java and cloud and not recruiter, hiring, or a cloud engineer. All right. So now let's say we run one more search. Where we are using Java and cloud, not recruiter and hiring and cloud engineer. So if this result is giving us around 7,45,000, let's see what these results would give. Okay. So what I'm assuming is basically this will exclude a list of profiles or a list of only profiles, which, so it will give us a list of profiles which has Java and cloud, and exclude the list of only profiles which has all the three keywords, recruiter and hiring and cloud engineer.
Correct.
If any one is there, it might give. So if we see recruiting for Google, we got it. But in this case, we do not have that one. But in this case, we have recruiting.
But in this case, it is yeah. That's why it's given us more results also in 745 and 792.
Exactly. So this is absolutely excluding a list of results, either a recruiter or hiring or cloud. But wherein this is only excluding a list of results where the recruiter has mentioned all the three keywords in their profile: recruiter and hiring, or not just a recruiter, maybe an engineer also. Recruiter hiring, I'll connect with your, we are hiring cloud engineer, I'll connect with the recruiter, maybe those kind of a profile also where all the three terms are there in the profile: cloud engineer, hiring, and a recruiter. So it's excluding only those profiles. It's not excluding a profile either with a recruiter or hiring or cloud engineer. It's excluding a profile with all those three keywords, and that possibility is very less. And that's the reason we have a more number of search results comparable to these search results. That's a great question. Anyways, we'll add that question to our sourcing test. Okay, anyways, first we cover this. After running above searches, we are seeing a list of results. Results in which okay, so what does an operator not do? It basically excludes the given keyword after not. Example, Java and cloud, or ELK or solar. Listen, in above example, we are also seeing a list of results which has cloud engineers or a recruiter, or people hiring keyword. However, now if we have to exclude to exclude coloring, the search result will add not recruiter or hiring or cloud to the upper search. So the search will be something below. All right. Now here in this result we see will not see. After running above searches, we are seeing a list of results in which recruiter or hiring or cloud engineer has been excluded. Hence, it is not operator used to exclude. keywords. There are some thumb rules we'll cover. Anyways, so sourcing question 1 in below example. In the below 2. In the given below, in the given below 2 string, is it, are the results same? In the below. So, if yes, why? If not, why? Okay. So Java and cloud, not recruiter or hiring or cloud engineer. Java and cloud, not recruiter and hiring and cloud engineer. So we know the use case now, but let's see after 4 to 5 sessions if we'll be remembering that. Good one. It is shared in the email invite itself. There are a couple of people viewing also. However, let me reshare it once more. Yeah, I just shared it. So any doubt on and or not, what these 3 operators are doing and how are we supposed to use them? Yes, no.
No, Shiv. No, Shiv. No.
We're good?
Good to go.
Great. Okay, now while using this and or not, there are some couple of thumb rules.
Shiv, can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
After the sessions when we are practicing the operators, now we don't have questions definitely, but when you are practicing, if there is any query, can we check with you in the follow-up session as in
yeah, absolutely.
the next session?
Just check within the follow-up session. So what we are actually planning to do, as I mentioned, that technical topics, this would not only include a technical topics, but also, let's say this week we have covered a certain topics, and during this week days you are doing some of the practice. Now let's say you have some of the follow-up questions. Feel free to ping in a group, but I'm not really sure about the bandwidth during the weekdays, and hence we added that additional 1 hour of session on a technical topics. There will also discuss some of the technical topics and also some of the follow-up questions if you have anything. Based on the previous session that you were trying to run these searches, but this doesn't apparently work, then what's wrong in this? Definitely you can ask those things.
So we'll just put it on the group and later on we'll take it if time is there. Is it?
Yeah, just put it on the group immediately so that you will not skip on the question first thing. Second thing, if you do not get the answer till the session, then definitely you can you can ask that question in the session.
Okay, thank you, Shiv.
All right, we'll always have our upcoming session with a recap of a previous session. So whenever we are doing a recap of a previous session, during that recap itself, in the initial minutes itself, you can feel free to ask.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, yeah. So now.
Hi, Shiv.
Yeah.
Shiv, the link that you've just shared, I'm not able to get that link. So just wanted to check how should I share my email ID with you in the group?
No, it's an open link. Just click on the link, you'll be able to see.
Okay, you have shared some Word doc, is it, just now?
Yeah, it's a Word doc. Anyone with the link, I just copied the link and shared it. You just click on the link and you'll be able to see. You'll be able to access.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So Shiv, I have a doubt. So just wanted to understand, how will I know how strong is my search Boolean string?
It depends on the relevancy of the results what you're getting.
Okay. So do we have any free tools where we can check, or, you keep performing the search and keep refining it further?
You keep performing the search and refining it further. That's the best practice to use, to follow, basically.
Okay.
Otherwise, as I mentioned, all this kind of a stuff we'll cover in our source and jams. Which string is working,
Okay.
which string is not working, why it is working, why it is not working, all those stuff. So that you'll have
Sure.
better answers over there. What's the use case of an operator? Brackets. So the thumb rule is nest. All right. So whenever we use an operator or the thumb rule is we should be using it in the brackets. Why we should be using in a brackets? There's a lot of depth in that. We'll cover up in our next session. Why that particular bracket is important whenever we use OR. On a high level, just to understand, whenever we are using OR, we are closing it with the bracket so that it becomes one set, or it becomes one group, or it becomes one nest. Unless we are not keeping that thing in a bracket, let's say if we do not keep this bracket, how will this not will be understood? It might exclude not recruiter, but rest of the keyword hiring or cloud engineer could be included, because it's not excluding the entire set. It's excluding only one keyword after not. So this is in a not use case. Now let's say similarly, if it is after and if there is something like this, okay, then this will read Java and cloud. Then it will mess up the reading of it, what this human is trying to say. So or is a keyword, or is a operator? Not really sure, because it's how does it read? Java and cloud space or space ELK space or space Solar space solution. So if I'm not giving a bracket over there, it's completely misreading it. It might read Java and cloud, and it would take as an operator, or it might read or it might read or as a keyword. That will cover when we're trying to use these operators in a Google in our upcoming session. But there's a lot of depth to it. Why to use bracket when we are using or? But otherwise, to get it straight, whenever we use or, keep one thing in mind: there should be a bracket. That's a thumb rule. Why there should be a bracket, we'll cover in our upcoming session when we go a dive deep on that particular bracket. But for now, what's the use case of an operator bracket? So the thumb rule is whenever we use or, we should be closing it with brackets. So it becomes a set or a group or a nest. As simple. It's more like if there is no compound wall for a layout, your layout is not called layout. If there is no boundary for your city is not called city. It could be anything. So to make it boundary, or to make, if once you make a compound wall, then only whatever the number of houses you have under that compound wall, it becomes one nest, it becomes one group, it becomes one set of families, it becomes one area. So to make it area, you need those particular boundaries. So if those boundaries are not there, it's not that animals will enter, but an area without a boundary is, I don't know what it's called. If you have a better word, you please suggest. Clear, not clear?
Clear.
All right. So that's about the brackets. And coming back to double quotes are basically used to get the keyword as it is. Any particular phrase, something like Java developer, senior software engineer, software development engineer in test, or SAP ABAP, or SAP SD, or SAP anything, or marketing manager, or sales manager. All these particular titles has basically more than one keyword. So whenever we need this particular title or particular phrases as it is, that time is something we are using in a double quotes. So I'll give an examples also, but let's cover this. There's more than one keyword or phrase, I'll say. Indefinite response. So it's like Not exact. Okay, so what is the use case of double quotes and when it is used? So basically, whenever we are searching for a keyword which has more than one keyword, or let's say a particular phrase like software engineer or software development engineer or SAP ABAP or SAP SD or sales manager or business development manager. Now the given keywords has more than one keyword, however, they are not kept in double quotes, and hence we will see a list of indefinite results. Like if we search for software tester, we'll see a results which has software and tester, but not an exact phrase as a software tester. And hence, in order to get the result with exact phrase software tester, we'll have to keep them in a double quotes. That is software tester. Now let's say, take an example. Now let's say we just search for software tester. Okay, so LinkedIn functionality, first it will try to give as best as results, but we'll see a couple of more pages. Is it following the double quote stuff? So software tester, software tester, software tester, great. Software tester, senior software tester, software tester, software tester, software tester, software tester, excellent. Software tester, software tester, senior software tester, software tester, software tester, software tester. Great. Software tester, software tester, software tester, software tester, software tester, software tester. Senior software tester, software tester, software tester. Keep going on. Okay, software tester, software tester. Now, if you see here, QA is in between. So it's not giving us an as it is phrase of software tester. Now it has started giving us software QA tester. Well, let's go a couple of more pages. There we'll have more examples. So we just kept pretty much open-ended search. And as I mentioned, like first LinkedIn will try to give some of the best results, best matching results, and that's where we're seeing those. That is still software tester here. Okay, now actively looking for job change, software testing, software test engineer. Maybe once you open the page, we might see that somewhere software tester as it is. But yeah, on a high level, we are just trying to see software testing, software tester. Here it is. Anyways. Selenium automation manual tester. Now here is a software tester anyways in past. Software tester. Selenium software tester, software tester. Software testing, automation, Selenium software tester in past. QA software tester. So looks like there are a number of results. Let's tweak a little bit. Software development in test. All right. Okay, now we see software development engineer test, software development manager, software development manager, software development engineer in test, software development engineer in test, software development engineer in test. But again, here in between we have engineering. Let's take the same use case, software development engineer in test. Pretty known title. So in test, software development in test, as it is software development engineer in test. In test, software development engineer. Then here, let's see in case if we have in test. In test, software development engineer test, in test. In test, SD3. Lead software development engineer. In test is not there, it's just the test. Okay, here anyways, in test. SDAT, in test. Software development engineer. In test is missing. In test. So here also in test is missing, but let's see. Let's jump to some later pages. So instead of 9th, we'll go to 50th page. Okay, we came on 50th page. Senior software engineer, test engineer. Software engineer, test. So software test engineer, software engineer 2, software development engineer, okay, SDAT, test engineer, software test engineer, software test engineer. Now here on this page, if you are seeing that we have a lot of results where